Jamming with the hottest disc jockey. DJ Dork Genius.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
They say I'm loco like Mojo Jojo. I got that kiss and that check my logo. I with my homies, I'm with my dogs. Stick together like Toto. We got that bike back. We don't need no muscle. Put my life together like a puzzle. Stand strong like They say I'm loco like Mojo Jojo. I got that kiss and that check my logo. I with my homies, I'm with my dogs. Stick together like Toto. We got that bike back. We gon' need a muzzle. Put my life together like a puzzle. Stand strong, arm and hammer, muscle. Pocket full of faith for everyday struggles. If it rain, walk over the puddle. Extended cash in this draping in bundles. I drop them off like I roll in a shuttle. Keep a yes man, don't want no rebuttals. Go against me, then you in trouble. Off with your wig, that's a funnel. Vision bright, see the end of the tunnel. My outfit flamboyant but subtle. Wise woman, I'm a bull in the jungle. Problem after problem, learn how to juggle. Work the job, but I learn how to hustle. Keep it raw, let's get ready to rumble. I'm an artist, but I don't do the mumble. You wanna eat the apple, gotta eat crumble. Made my life better, but I stay humble. I work hard like I'm working a double. Keep a pad on me, don't need a couple. Tripping over obstacles and I tumble. I touch down, don't quit when I fumble. I want the cake like I'm making a funnel. Entrepreneur like Russell. If I did, I got to show a Revada genre is high like a summer. Different me, I'm a rapping Madonna. Snake me, killing the kind of gang. Gon' eat you up like piranhas. Mentally like Kobe, I'm Mamba. Less drama when you headed for comma. Drive on 100 cause I know I gotta chasing my goals like vodka. Decoding my script like Java. They say I'm loco like Mojo Jojo. I got that kiss and that check my logo. I with my homies, I'm with my dogs. Stick together like Toto.
Not your dread, not playing. Open your eyes and remember the slaying. Brothers and sisters as they sat there praying, taking their last breaths before they were taken by your colonizers. You sit with celebrating. Go back to your roots and the ways you forsaken. Time waits for no one, so it won't be wasted. All of the knowledge you seek is awaiting. Open your eyes, cause it's time to awaken. Waken. Them ninjas say they bosses. They get in trouble, yeah, they pray the crosses. I know I see them cause I see they lost. They lost in the sauce, these ninjas dripping. You know, I know I'm all that. And I'm just stating the facts. And if you try to come mess with me, I'm calling up Tat. You know he's spraying the Mac, and he ain't sparing no rats. And if you try to come funk with that, you'll know it's a rap. Them ninjas say they boss. Waters with teeth, yet the rivers are raging. Open their books and search through all the pages. Things that they hide just to keep you sedated. Ask too much questions will make them frustrated. Calling you trouble cause you sit there on stages. Actors and actresses running through mazes. Can't keep you locked up but your mind's still in cages. Chasing the breadcrumbs for minimum wages. Just.
Dripping with the flow like the levee bro. Smooth with the pick and roll. Hang the beat like it's a heavy coat. That's what I call a swag overload. They understand it, bro, but on the better note. Wait till you see what I call antidote as I expand and grow. Upon this plane that's been so plain for me. A plane for Mary Jane and me. The rendezvous with swagger. Make Jagger would even pay to see. Take a breath, I ingest on the strength of blessing was gave to me. Pray my haters hate, but stay away from me. Lately it's been space I need, not even in the way you think. Vacancy of my presence, the extra shit would damn near be a vacay for me. Basically. But still unbothered while I bother. Call me Potter. Situation.
We're in the countdown before we get started in reviewing.
This is a greeting from the bottom. Nice to finally meet you. Now here they speak a lot about you, but I'm not a preacher. I see the demons creep about me in the haste. The place is taken by a voucher, and it's pronounced as swag overload. And I'ma call it swag overload. And I'ma call it swag overload. And I'ma call it swag overload.
Ayo, my brother hit me up the other day, and he was like, "Sis, I know you want that R&B shit or whatever, but you should start bad rapping." And I was like, you know what? I just might do that.
1, 2, 3, let's
Yo,
go.
you flexing with 2 bands. Yo, I don't understand. Cause I paid that for my rent. Yo, thank you in advance. It's me that they can't stand. So I guess that you should sit. He just popped his in. He told me I'm a perk. So I guess I'm high as shit. Then he pulled it out the van. Said someone gon' get hurt. Yo, it got real as shit. It's levels to the shit like an elevator. Listen to me, I can tell you something that can elevate. Yo, give me any subject, any word, and I can advocate it. Try to shoot the fade, and ain't no way you won't get terminated. I just want the head if you ain't giving, get decapitated. Not elaborating, I just gotta think for fabricating. Yo, I'm de-isolated, underrated, underestimated. I ain't compensating, I'm just taking, get your body with it. Ooh. Damn, yo, I need a man with a plan. I'm just saying. Say, ooh. Damn, cause I do what I can with the pad and the pen. Hey, woo. Damn, cause I am who I am, every bone, every gland. I won't ask for a hand with my head in the clouds. Yo, I do it for the fam, and I won't let them down.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
We got about 3 minutes till we officially start the show. We accept all genres, all artists. Send y'all stuff in pretty much to my email, ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com. Right now, we're just going through the countdown until we officially start. So, if you think you got something we need to hear, we play music, videos, and beats. Again, all genres are accepted as well.
It's Prodigy with the heat. Trouble me with an ulterior motive. Double up because your period knowing. Double cup and solo call me tomorrow. Smooth and silky, I'll be in the memo. I'm a limo, show me a photo. Not no pictures in the group, I don't want them. You the cutie, you're the one in the corner. He a groupie and he here for the moment. You ain't gon' trouble me, I'ma let it deal with it. When you got nothing to do, and you ain't really ever deal with it. A bitch that got a lot to do now, yeah. And yeah, I know you wanna feel things. Sometimes I wanna feel them too, but I don't really ever feel things. I hope you feel the point of view, yeah. I live right now. Check up on the channel, look at my wrist right now. Yeah, 2020, so I check my phone. I'ma need an Uber cause I can't drive home. You gon' need a movie cause you act like me. Step into a back and get a chair like me. Wanna get in here like you a nigga like me. Clap for a nigga like you got like feet. Oh no, I like price that. Pull up on you, why you waste that? This is me,
I just started the countdown with some of the dope female MCs and artists that have sent to our show.
I ain't God and she's happy, you know we might like catching the vibe of a bird.
We got 1 minute, we almost there. We're live on all platforms. I appreciate you guys for, of course, being here. Share it up, tag an artist that you think deserves to be heard.
Look, Miss Ames finna kill him like the government. The question won't be who I am, but where them bitches went. They knew streets was gon' feel me when I drop my shit. Every block, every ab, every hood there is. Every ear, every heart, and every abdomen. Whole thread out here, cause I'm better than half these men. You ain't even in my league, how you expect to win? Got me laughing cause y'all sound real stupid. Make the song cry every time I write a blueprint. Cutting up so much of the dome, they charge booth rent. All about $1, bitch, you can keep your 2 cents. Big girl, big bank, that's the movement. I go nuts on every track, I win when I lose it. The game needs some change, guess I'ma be that nuisance. But I want the bills with the blue tint. Sorry Nike, everybody just can't do it.
No, they can't.
And this ain't even me at my best. Think I'm spitting now, wait until them crackers cut the check. No disrespect, but I don't speak indirect. I said what I meant, tell them crackers cut the check.
Listen, we in here. Y'all already know what it is.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
Oh, hey there, you hosers. It's Arsenal the Beat Chef there up there in Canada, eh? When I'm riding on Mooseback, I like to listen to that Dorky Review Show. Dork Squad, eh?
Autobots, share the stream.
It's 2 in the morning, fell asleep when I'm yawning, waking up Sleeping alone, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform.
Come on,
Born
man.
identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
Let me make sure I turn this down real quick. Alright, so y'all know what it is, man. Welcome. I forgot to go to the right thing. Welcome to the stream. If you are here for the first time, pretty much we're a live music reaction and review show for independent artists, producers, and bands across the globe. We react to and review indie music, beats, and music videos pretty much from you guys. If you have music yourselves or know other artists that you have, of course, come across, like tag them in the building, send them the show, let them know where they can and have a place of many to get their music heard. It's 100% free for you guys to submit to our show, but if you do want to get played quicker or get more than one of your records played in a back-to-back fashion or throughout our stream, there are many ways for you to skip the line to do so.
Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries. Standing out.
Alright, and again, we accept all genres, so don't be shy, even if you do not, or we, I guess, don't speak your language or whatnot. Like, listen, still send it to the show. I feel like music is always universal. We will rate everything on a 1 to 10 scale. If I do see people hashtagging Dorky, don't play that or the abbreviations of said phrase in the chat. That pretty much means that they want the record to be cut a lot quicker, just because it's not it in most cases, and that can be determined sometimes by the mix, right? Maybe the entire record is way too loud, vocals are too loud, beat is too freaking low, beat is too loud, we can't hear anything that you're saying, the performance is not good enough, maybe it's just too repetitive with not enough things really pulling people in. You guys know the many things. If you guys literally would skip a song as soon as you are listening to it, pretty much hashtag that will cut a record early. However, if someone has paid to skip the line to do so, they will always be safe in that bubble so that they can't get cut. So any kind of risky songs that you guys do, like, kind of know people probably ain't gonna feel in some type of way because there's just too much going on or something like that, I do recommend sending a skip for those, just so we stay in it, because otherwise we will hit one of them. But on the opposite side though, if people do love a record, they can hashtag run it back or run that back, and we'll hit another button after we've listened to the song. I'll usually still review it before we run it again, but we'll get in there in that way. Is there anything else? Oh, don't send Tidal or Apple Music links, just because we don't have accounts with either of those at the moment. Everything else that you can think of is accepted, so Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, BandLab, Bandcamp, whatever you think, yes, we can play those other things or whatnot. Provide us with what you need. Always make sure that we have the artist and or producer name in the subject line. Some of you guys might have not done that, but in the future, do make sure that you put your artist name, like as much information as possible, so I know how to announce you guys to the chat as we go through each record and so on. Hold on, just trying to make sure I have shared. Everybody knows all about your mom.
Excuse me, do you do a weird dance?
I did. You're like, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? Give me a second. We're almost there. We are almost there. There we go. We are live. Happy Friday. I'm just kidding. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. I'm finna get you high.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep when I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, so let's go ahead. Man, I need to still fix that. Why didn't I just fix it there? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I could have dragged and dropped that. Let me do something real quick because I want to fix my my chat on this end. Let me make sure that this is. Nope, that is not it. Hold on. I think it's this right here. All right. So copy, and then let's hit that one more time.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep when I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
All right, so I just need to replace. Come on over to these here parts and plop that right there. We should be good. Alrighty then. Let me see who is first. We are in the free line. I'm not even checking and seeing if anybody sent HK. I'm gonna be in here. Then we gave most of the information that we needed to. Again, if you guys skipped the line. Oh, we also do giveaways on the show. If we happen to reach 100, 200, or 300 by the end of the episode, you guys are able to win free beats, free mixes and masters, free skips, free merch, and more on the show. And so if you've been looking to get that free feature or production, that is the way to get them things or whatnot. Otherwise, I do have prices for everything. I need to have like a sheet that I can pull up, and then we pull from that. All right, nuclear dysfunction. We got you up first. Let's see what you got. Oh, come on, bro. I need to open up this and
pull it up there. There's another time where if you can tell me that, but pull it up there.
And then we'll start. You can breathe. You can blink. You can cry.
This one is called
Hell. You're all
The Purge, featuring Flip Capone. Nice. It's not easy to do, man.
I'm on a warpath, the bloodbath is infinite. Introduction to the blade, the relationship's intimate. Slaughter in the impotent destruction of episodes. Fight back if you must resist. Relentless shit-eating grin under my mask. Locking doors and windows, it won't save your ass. It's our time of the year to watch the world burn. You can run for the hills, you won't escape the purge. Pull your mask down, bring your blade out. It's time to bust some heads. We never back down, we came to crash out. It's time for revenge. You can run, you can hide. We take the purge. You can run, you can hide. We take the purge. You can run, you can hide. We take the purge. You can run, you can hide. We take the purge.
Welcome to the purge, suicidal mission. Murder is the vision, got a blade for the incision. Trigger finger itching, wanna leave a chest cavity open. Ribs broken, blood soaking, lead him off, fuck the joke. Gas, 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 gas. No air for his lungs, no air for his lungs. He's a mask on for the full 24. If you ain't coming out, we knocking down the door.
Pull your mask down, bring your blade out. It's time to bust some heads. We never back down, came to crash out. It's time for revenge. You can run, you can hide. We take the purge. You can run, you can hide. We take the purge. You can run, you can hide. We take the purge. You can run, you can hide. We take the purge.
Telling you, this is your lane.
you motherfuckers was safe. Street soldiers in this bitch. Pull your mask down, bring your blade out. It's time to bust.
Listen, this needs to be on skate. This needs to be on skate right now.
It's time for revenge. You can run, you can hide. We came to purge. You can run, you can hide. We came to purge. You can run, you can hide. We came to purge. You can run, you can hide.
Oh, it needs one Jones. Yeah, happy belated. Listen, man, the fact that you know what to do within the confines of that structure. First off, when it comes to heavy metal, death metal, just straight metal, there's a very specific sound and I think criteria that everyone really looks for. And, you know, you have a lot of that and some you know, there are elements every now and then of you know, hip hop within the things that you do as well. That's another thing that I appreciate. But when it comes to just the aspect of making a legit like heavy metal kind of record, you know, it's your lane. I've seen many artists come to the show and a lot of you guys will try different genres, right? And there are those that can do, like, no matter what genre they go to, they sound very natural within. And it feels like they're supposed to be, like, that's the one that should make them the most money and get them signed and everything. Then there will be those that very specifically, there's one of the many genres that you are 100% on. Like, you just know exactly what to do to make things like that. Screamo shit is not easy to do. Like, me, myself, one day, one session of that, and I'm losing my voice for months, you know? Like, you guys have seen, even just with my actual voice and you know how I normally rap and everything with what I do now, there are still times where even without that being the reason, I will lose my voice. So that will pretty much, you know, take me out if I'm trying to get in there. So when I hear other artists that are able to do it and do it properly and get those sections mixed properly as well, because it can get very distorted and stuff like that, you know, I appreciate your ability to do so. The other reason why I do tend to like pretty much anything in the mini rock genres is because I don't normally even have to talk about the concept of song length and time with these artists. They know that, like, look, if I'm up here, if we got a guitar, a drummer, like a whole band situation, like, you want to be able to show just how dope you are in whatever kind of form. If it's a competition, if it's just you doing one song on a talk show or something like that, you have to pretty much make the most of your time. And often these records will have a 3-verse structure, a bridge, you know, different things like that allow the record to be on for more time without you getting bored of what they are doing. Plus there's a lot of energy within it, so I can see you know, that and many of the records that I've heard you do in this genre popping off. Do not forget about them. I'm just waiting for the legit videos Like, man, oh man, oh man. Like, if I just wish that, like, I was rich when I started doing this show, essentially, so I could, like, actually, like, put money into a lot of you guys to help you get the music videos and certain things really made, at the very least, to put you on that path or whatnot. But I do hope that you find, until that point at least, hope you've come across people that can bring a dope vision to life. And I'm not talking about AI, I'm saying, like, for real, like, you in the video, let's go pick this location, all right, we're gonna do this. Someone who is a visionary with the visuals that can make sure that the record gets its due. And then on top of that, when it comes to managers and people who are supposed to help the artists get to where they need to be and be seen in the best light. Like, I hear this record, I see it in video games, and the next Blade movie, you know, Twisted Metal's coming back soon. Like y'all know what it is, man. Like, we need, well, I mean, technically the last season had just ended not too long ago, but they will be filming it again. And I'm sure they're writing it right now. But the point is that that's something that we need. He said that track is sync ready, can hear it in a there we go. See, Oni Jones said the same thing. He said appreciate it, was out and about. And you said went to the Panthers Cowboys game. That's what's up. That's what's up. Then it chilled out yesterday, and then I was out by 11 p.m. Damn, son. So what time is it for you right now, One Jones? What time is it for you right now? Decoded said killer vocals. And then, of course, happy birthday to One Jones. Where's the button? Where is the button? You have 10 seconds to hit the button.
Today somebody's birthday.
Okay.
Today somebody's birthday. Today somebody's birthday.
Yes, sir.
Today somebody's birthday.
Yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Yesterday.
Happy birthday.
For him, yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, yo, when is your birthday? That's it. Like, I never can rap to that for some reason. It's like as dope as it is, as dope as it is. Let me stop. All right, can we get back into the free line? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see who we got. 206 RC. We got you up in here. 206 RC. Well, you know what? Hold on. Before I do that, because I had just thought about it, man. Like, look, if you was here, hold on. Let me see if I have. I gotta see if. Oh no, wait. Which one is it called? Let me see real quick before I decide this. All right, because you didn't necessarily come yesterday, but when it's your birthday, I do show love, and so I will throw, before we get to 206, on behalf of One Jones' birthday that was yesterday. I shouldn't do that anymore though, cause people gonna be like, hey, my birthday was last week.
Ain't no quitting when you know you a champion. I'll be right here when it's said and done. Lock and loaded all the time, I never run. You better aim high if you gonna come. They're gonna remember my name. You a champion. I'll be right here when it's said and done. Lock and loaded all the time, I never run. You better aim high if you gonna come. They're gonna remember my name.
Let's go. Heroes come and go, legends live forever. Put me up against whoever, I'm walking out. One, I'm here for all the rounds. Hard knock alumni. Bring your crew, I'll bring my hawk. He trained at Cobra Kai. Bring a crowd, I bring thing too. Mr. Mercedes moving. Better pray to who you believe in, cause I'm gon' send you to him. MDK with boys, this sounds like murder music. Add short fuse to the mix, that loud talk getting muted. I'm Nature Boy with both belts, you running shit, figure different. Before I put the phone in your chest like a kicker. Flows on go mode, I'm top of the totem. Top dog can't course, so you can't fuck with me, Toto. Nah, this is Shaq the Frodo. I'm Ryan Newman on these tracks. Watch me come out that fire without a scratch. You gotta live for that rematch. You better aim high running that one, or else it's murder
Ain't
one.
no quitting when you know you a champion. I be right here when it's said and done. Lock and loaded all the time, I never run. You better aim high if you gonna come. They gon' remember my name. You a champion. I be right here when it's said and done. Lock and loaded all the time, I never run. Better aim high if you gonna come. They gon' remember my name. Ain't no quitting in my blood. I see the vision cause the blind. See the hating cause I made it, but game money and the crime. I'm tryna get it for the time being and leave them for behind. Let's go. All they do is tryna hate while I'm tryna get my shine on. Blinded by the money cause the money got their mind gone. Trapped in the system cause the government write them checks. They say I'm young, I told them yes. They see the vision, who is next? African boys. You know the name, you better know who I represent. Africa, you know my game, I came here to be the best. Get money, fuck the rest. Take my time to build myself up and play it like chess. Make moves like a boss and put the pressure on the neck. Yes, you know the young man from Sierra Leone. Blood diamond in my system, can't be alone. You know the young man from Sierra Leone. Blood diamond in my system, can't be alone. Ain't no quitting when you know you a champion. I be right here when it's said and done. Lock and loaded all the time, I never run. You better aim high if you gonna come. They gon' remember my name. You a champion. I be right here when it's said and done. Lock and loaded all the time, I never run. You better aim high if you gonna come. They gon' remember my name.
Heavy like cruiser, maybe welter. No assistance with my beef, no hamburger helper. No game, no Atari, if you really want me. Say you got an army, I feel sorry for that army. Feel the wrath of the commander, the champion, the Cobra. Fort Bragg and see, I was born a soldier, way ahead of my time. I couldn't wait for you, I was eating MREs instead of baby food. Put that away, baby, no Gerber. MDK crazy, that's a slow murder. You must be stupid, you're not in my category. I've been dealing with bullshit, like the Matador. Thought I would fall, you little fucks happy, but I stood tall. Now they looking up at me. Coincidentally, I'm looking down at them. The champ remember me, who wears the crown like him.
You a champion.
Nah, don't bring the hook yet. I'm judging you bitches, and I ain't through the book yet. Graphic novel, later a paperback. You owe me money, where the fuck is that paper at? On the cutting edge, I could slash you up. Motherfucker, I'm glad, didn't have to, but stayed underground. It's the GOAT boy. You sound different with sharp objects to your throat, boy. Remember my name, Helly G, you heard me.
I would've thought that'd be just as much, man.
Ain't no quitting when you know you a champion. I be right here when it's said and done. Lock and loaded all the time, I never run. You better aim high if you gonna come. They gon' remember my name. You a champion. I be right here when it's said and done. Lock and loaded all the time, I never run. You better aim high if you gonna come. They gon' remember my name. They gon' remember my name.
Matter of fact, you had the club, but you don't like know what all of the members went. People all know freaking there's lots of time what I'm doing this show and like people be sitting shit. You got the Kenman shit with all the people in the chat and people know I'm finna rapping. It's a let it jazz you always like. Let me come over here and hit this. Classic. They gon' remember my name. They all killed it, of course. But I always talk about like with that last verse there, I pretty much probably would have done the same thing. I like that beat that much where I feel like, you know, it's hard. It's really hard to not take more than you're given. It's one of those things that it's like it's too good. It's too good, and so you want more of the cake. Yeah, can I get another slice, you know, real quick? And you keep taking more than maybe a little bit too much to some, but as long as you get in there and kill it, like, you know, I think nobody's going to mind. And the other aspect, I guess, is as long as you eat it, you don't waste that extra piece that you got. Man, I could have just took that for myself. Anyways, You know what's up? All of y'all did your thing on that, and honestly, that is one of many records that some of you guys will send on the show that I'm like, dude, you should do an almost yearly remix to certain things, right? And getting another couple of artists on there, and you know, kind of bringing them into the fray essentially. And what you said, I didn't get the email. I think you did send or whatnot, so you should be good. And you know what I'm saying? And what you said, I wasn't mad at. They got yeah, and see, like that, I mean, again, man, whether it was a free feature or something that if you're paying an artist for their time and different things like that, you always want to feel like you're getting your money's worth. And in most occasions, I just tell people, just don't let anything feel like you just threw the homie on the track, right? Everybody knows what we talking about when we say, again, maybe they don't really rap like that, but you threw them on anyway. They know how to rhyme, but they don't necessarily sound like a natural artist or something like that. If we ever, like, we have to push them to really be the best in order for people to fully like really an entire record that you have. You never want to be that one artist that people kind of skip when they get to that verse. And so each one of you guys, it's like it's watching individual members of the Avengers kind of do their thing, right? And I love the Russo brothers because when they direct and choreograph a lot of the fight scenes, like honestly, some of the best chase scenes, fight scenes, and like I think dialogue within the MCU. Everything that I have seen from them in regarding to like Captain America, Winter Soldier, Civil War, Endgame, and Infinity War, all top notch, man. To me, there wasn't a moment where you feel like they wasted any aspect. I mean, there were criticisms, of course, of Hulk maybe, and him being Smart Hulk for maybe a little bit too long, and then even more like we didn't get to see the process of that happening. I still feel like we're owed a few things. We are owed a few things, man. We didn't get to even see a Xandar kind of get decimated. We were just told that it happened, and Thanos, you know, basically got it, took the Power Stone. I feel like there are movies, and you know, they could have done it in What If or anything like that. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Very important for real, Mr. Gibbs had said. And let me see, W submission. You didn't get the email. I'll check. Oh yeah, I think you should be good. Didn't love this song. Decoded has said. Hold on. All right, let's jump. So we have 206 RC. Let me throw you on in. I'm a champion. Let me stop. Calm down, sir.
Calm down, sir. Like, listen, I always know I'm in hallways.
She looks like
Coaching college cheer has been my life's work. I have put together a team of Avengers.
Let me see. Oh, what's her name? Lauren London and shit.
Let me know if you gon' run it like you Chris Breezy. Chop a 6'7", call it Lil Weezy. Word to 40 water, don't act like a beast. She be on the block like Akon and Young Jay-Z. Charge her to the GameCube, send her to the Dame Dude. Walk between the raindrops, show me that you rainproof. Feel like Chris Evans, I'm the captain in the flame dude. Keep the fireman like, what will Lil Wayne do?
You should have said, feel like Chris Evans, but I'm more like Chris Angel. Like, listen, it's waiting for you.
Landscaper in the morning, scratching off the cereal with sandpaper. I could turn you to a star. I'm a band maker, not a handshaker. I'm sorry, I'm a rubber band breaker. They say love don't cost a thing. I got a price changer. I can teach her how to catch a penny off a skyscraper. Used to be a square bitch, now she an ice skater. I ain't used for. She asked me why. I keep my lightsaber. Hey, let me know if you gon' run it in. Used to be a preacher boy, now he wanna sin. I told the bitch to hit me up if she wanna win. They on the web, I'm out here getting back for Uncle Ben. Hey, I'm out here getting back for Iron Man. Ride around with chopsticks, nigga Jackie Chan. Every
feel
time
like you write those shits for me, bro.
Hey, let me know if you gon' run it. Like you Chris Breezy, chop a 6'7", call it Lil Weezy. Word to 40 water, don't act like a beezy. She be on the block like Akon and Young Jeezy. Charge her to the GameCube, send her to the Dame Dude. Walk between the raindrops, show me that you rainproof. Feel like Chris Evans, I'm the captain and the flame dude. Keep the fireman like, what will Lil Wayne do?
Let me go over here. Hey, why would you just stop it like that? I feel like you should let the sample and the beat kind of ride out a little bit, do some talking. You know what I mean? Like lead us out the door and shit. You know what I'm saying? You just like did what he did and then shut the door right in our faces essentially. When that happens, that's at least often how I feel when but look, it had a nice vibe. It almost had like a West Coast kind of feel, man. Like that right there could definitely be some dope on the West Coast. You got a fairly decent mix overall on the vocals. I can hear the quality. I can hear you having fun with the record, which is what we want you guys to have. Hold on, I was trying to go back to see the overall time, which it wasn't showing me. So I gotta wait for this ad to go by again. And like that one, the actual song that the sample was from was one of my favorites, growing up. Just a very sensual, like R&B was truly about the emotion. It was more slow jams and things like that really like made you feel something or whatnot, right? So what a baddie would be back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You hear something like that and you kind of start daydreaming about them a little bit or whatnot. So it was 1 minute and 40 seconds. You already know what I'm gonna say, man. There's always more. There's always more that you could do. Figuring out how you can extend something by way of either features or simply you just thinking and realizing that the more time that you spend on a record, the more time you get to spend with your potential fans. Like when people like something, it kind of feels cheap for in most cases you just do a little bit of something and then that's it. And you as the artist are expecting us to run it back to basically be able to hear the same thing again. We still want to be able to run some shit back when we like it, but why not give us one or two more extra verses or features that allow that to be extended so we can stay in there and see other ways of attacking it. Sometimes it's the producer. We will always remind everybody about that. The producer will only provide about 2 minutes or so of beat or just up to one verse and the chorus situation, and they're out. And for them, it's most likely giving you a sample of what they can do. And I can almost guarantee most producers may have a full beat still out there, but they just wanted to give you a sample to show you what you could possibly do and hit them up for the full version. I know that that's something that I do tell you guys to do. Put in the description that there is a full beat available if they want more time or if they want something for a cipher. You want to give people as many options as possible. And what did I just sent you one of the songs from my 3 free skips? That's what's up. We will head right to that. Our Rio is sending in one of the skips. He had one yesterday. Let me go ahead and throw that in, and then we should be back in the free line if nobody else sends a skip their sale.
I'm floating in the air,
Okay, let me where are we at? Where are we at this shit? I don't know what the hell to do, but I also don't know what the... Okay, let's go ahead, save that. Larry June Flow Al Rio. 1 to 10, any feedback is welcome. You see also on the...
Ladies and gentlemen in the house tonight.
Black Hat.
You are here to witness the greatest. Rio. Fuck being humble, yeah, you gotta go get it. Love who you love, bitch, ain't nobody trippin'. Youngin' call me old, told that youngin' keep living. Everybody love you on top and you winning. Had to cut shorty off, that bitch is bad business. Pussy stay wet though, that bitch was bad business. Time get hard, yeah, you gotta cope with it. Lord bless me, strength and guidance, ain't no bitch about me. R.I.P. to Terrence, man, I miss my nigga smiling. 7 days on the road, this money across the mountains. John, that's my nigga, long talk, way to Portland. First time in LA, we was driving out of Oregon. Jarrell, there was love when you found my brother forces. I cried when I seen them, them tears had meaning. Keep it 1,000, everything uneven. Bedford, Texas, me and Rail, Super Bowl weekend. Police out trolling, IDing for no reasons. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, if Jamars wasn't sleeping. Everything good when we all counting bitches. Squatty, that's my nigga, can't forget about Quentin. Terry kept it honest, told me stay about my business. Buddha, you my everything, flowers for my goonies. Fucking off group is blindsided by my past life. How you expect blessings if your ass never act right? Closed mouth don't get fed, never ask twice. Even through my bad nights, a nigga had vision. Money ain't happiness, but it completes mission. I would give everything to have my brother with me. Smiling at my haters, know the world is against me. Gutter to the death with me is Juno World, bitches.
I remember, or you can tell me if I've said this about it before. This one feels like if you were to make a music video to it, it would be that you getting up kind of in the morning, you know, doing whatever you do, and then walking to either a liquor store and back, or it ends when you get into the liquor store, right? Whatever of the two seems like a better kind of video of him like getting up, walking out the door, heading to the liquor store while he's still rapping to the camera the whole time, giving people high fives and dabs, or just like walking by situations that are happening that we pay attention to. But you know, he's just like this every day for me type shit. And then of course, going into the liquor store or whatnot. Again, either the doors shut so that the cameraman cannot get in there, or you know, we follow him in, get something, comes back out, goes back to wherever, you know. There's something. There's again, if I say things, again, reason why I ask is because it's always something that will remain in the subconscious. It's something that I still see as a vision in my head that should happen. And because it's short, right? It's one of those just like, let me get in here, do this little thing. Not really a chorus kind of situation. Like, there's always a way to make any song that you guys have a full song. There's a chorus that can be thrown on something. And I do wonder at times, if when you guys don't necessarily put a full chorus on something, is it a time issue? Is it I didn't have an idea for a good enough chorus that I liked, so I'm just gonna like just straight up rap through everything? And or there's the intros, outros, interludes, just a little something. You just want to give people a taste of what you can on that beat. If you were ever able to do something, of course, with what's his name, Lupe Fiasco, of course, J. Cole. Like, this would be very close to that. Common even on that as well. It's 2 minutes and 10 seconds if anybody was wondering the actual time. I love the sample. There's definitely even more in the production that can be added if we wanted to really go ham on this. And, you know, depending on the listener, for some of you, simple and not a lot added is still fine, right? Just finding that right sample. We've heard Ghostface Killer rap to beats like that almost all the time. We've also had MF Doom, who has a few records that he may have rapped to that were like that. You know what I'm saying? Just a sample, get in there, loop it, and then you know, kind of just let the artist vibe out to whatever the production might be. It's a Dorky. And we don't play me to roast the song, you know, send lies. And that's what's up. Shout out to Oso. Welcome. Appreciate the shares as well. Let me go over here to the other side. I think you said it on both ends for whatever reason. And he said I'm gonna send I'm gonna send the skip for me and Silos the song or whatnot. Just make sure you send it. Just make sure you send it so that we can play it.
It's a monster.
All right, let me see what we have. You said when the door closes. You said when the door closes, it gets muffled for a second. And when he said, oh, like the music came with him and shit, that would be crazy. And he said, handing a homeless guy some money. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, things like that would be dope. And then Noah Jones, you know what I'm saying? Target or on target. I believe that's what that means. Decoded with the love and 100. You said vocals are a bit loud, smooth as fuck though. And what do you say on it? You said they're gonna be pissed when the Hornets and Lakers game comes, and I tell them 67 on how many tickets I got. Damn, son, would you get like a whole season box set and shit? And it gives us this laughing over there. Hold on. We about to get back in the free line real quick. Let me go ahead. I appreciate y'all time, so thank you.
I wanna say thank you.
Declan, we got you next, and then I'm gonna check and see if we do have a skip for the next one. I think I see Yoda. And I gotta check the other thing.
I think I see Yoda.
Yo. Chickity check, yo. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna say, but I'm all on your neck, yo. Like, listen, I don't know what the hell I'm about to do, but you know I'm so sick I throw up, and this is dope. Dope as shit. Is a lot of sticky time. You can see me. I'm mobbing. I don't.
Used to know this medicine better than I know
medicine better than a normal cat. In the plane I'm flying, flying back there, perfect timing. See you there in the Cedars. Guess he didn't really meet me here. Oh, guess I gotta go back to the place we never met yet. But I gotta leave and I'll be right back in a second. My last words are open, but I go back any second.
How y'all feel about this one? 1 to 10, any of y'all feedback is welcome. Some people might want you to go higher. Lot of big changes. This is actually a decent record to kind of rest to, a freaking sleep. Is a lot of time where like sometimes you need a freaking beat. You don't know if you want to get on something hard or something weak. I don't know what the hell is like happening, but you know I'm a geek. And when I'm coming around, I don't know what the hell is happening, but my mind's run around. You know what? There's no way I'd rap again. I'm African and I would make a joke so y'all can laugh at it. A lot of time when I'm driving my car and crash the shit, which is why whenever I get on the track, I'm hopefully freaking dope. I am not like an artist who would be whacking shit, acid shit. Matter of fact, you know that I want to be able to say this beat's immaculate, which is why if it was in my face, then I would smack. All right, let me go ahead and hit this button, which allows us to clap. So I like that. There's a few aspects of this that are, you know, just kind of dope or whatnot, right? When we talk about the vibe that is within there, right? It starts off with, you know, some nice sounds that do feel a little bit video gamey, which is something that I always like because, you know, huge gamer. Very nostalgic when it comes to like 8-bit video games and those sounds, so it almost feels like, you know, you would fall asleep playing the game and then get sucked into it for the music video. Or the first thing that came to my mind was like you'd be in the clouds kind of just flying over the city or something like that, right? It's just like a journey being in something very, very vibrant, you know, decent colors and stuff like that. Whatever the case, there's a vibe there. I absolutely love the beat. Vocals are clean. I do feel like if there's anything that people would have some critique about, it's maybe wanting you to have some like more variation, but more in the tones, right? You do things with the melodies, but with the tones you kind of do stay on the lower end, like literally like you're kind of singing somebody to sleep, as opposed to having that sort of half and half back and forth where some are low and then others you go into the higher, you know what I'm saying? Like if you can get up there and then have like some harmonization and different things, you can literally dictate how the crowd may feel about your song, certain sections within it. I always tell you guys to think about what happens when your record gets pulled into an entirely different genre, because when people love any of y'all records, they will do a cover of it, right? So you'll see a punk rock band or a heavy metal or straight R&B artist. They'll go in different instruments, kind of pull it into a different realm and pay homage to your record all at the same time. But you do want to know what some of those things might sound like. Sometimes beat people to the punch. If your goal is mainly to make this something that is literally in that realm of like songs that you could kind of like, if you're more turned down, most people are like, I want to turn up. I need something that's gonna get me, you know what I'm saying, jumping around, throwing bottles in the crowd or some random shit. And then there are those that are like, nah, I just want to sit down, relax, you know, kick back, throw on an incense, you know, different stuff like that. If your goal is to get in more of the chill vibe kind of sector, that I think will will do it. But I do like when there's more variation and sort of like where you can go. And then let me see. So Yoda said, and then I appreciate the raw sound of the up and coming artist. Yoda had said, man, yep, yes sir. And then Decoded, you know, sent all day. 8 on that, nice vibe. Also from Yoda in Decoded. And let me see what order these came in, because we have the Yoda and then the Oso. Skip, hold on. Let me see.
Let me freaking see, like, what the hell is happening? You know I want to be nice with it when I'm rapping in.
All right, let's do that one because it's one, and then we'll put in Yoda's.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie, I'm playing old school games where it's all up for grabs. You know me. I love gold.
And said I got a revision of the track Cold Walking. Fix the part you said was off a bit. Ah, snaps. Is that what you sent for your submission today? Let us know.
Do it again, 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 do it again. Cause I'm still trying to write all this stuff over here. Hold on. I should just loop this part.
Yo.
We got Oso and C-Losta.
C-Losta.
With lies.
Yeah, you already know. Yeah, it's Oso. You can catch me on that road, my nigga, just looking fresh. Homies on the move, my nigga, chasing a check. Yeah, money to invest. These hoes just go for sex. See, you already know when the block gotta wear your vest. But fuck your vest, cause we aiming for the next. See, and all my shooters holding guns the size of rulers. Like K2, they putting holes in your medulla. If you scared to pull up, nigga, no. Drugs will bring it to you. See how the soul more drugs than what you think, nigga. Put niggas onto lean, Molly blue and pink, nigga. Had a hash, shorty stash it in her pink, and that dope ain't good. If it ain't bitch, it don't stink. 1300 for that OZ, other damn speed. Man, that shit be so good that the fiends never sleep. Got the water from Philly, miss, they ain't making niggas tweak. Also money to the gang, nigga, money's what we seek.
Represent the clout, niggas lie about. Always try about. They can never double up when it's not a trial. If the shit don't make no sense, then it's a lie. So you need to check in with your main supply. Cause we got it out the mud, nigga. We get it out the mud, nigga. We got it out the mud, nigga. Get it out the mud, nigga. We got it out the mud, nigga. We get it out the mud, nigga. Got it out the mud, nigga. Everything till I'm satisfied. I honestly became a lyrical mastermind. That I dig in without even asking what's the point of me. I'm too busy focused on trying to kill this shit in front of me for real. Fuck how you feel about what I represent when I ain't never asked for a handout or a fucking cent. Let me vent like some shit to blow air through. Me and Oso feel like the industry music is terrible. So shit, I've been on the grid without no pot to pitch. Trying to flip legit, but shit don't work, then I'm gon' cop a brick. Distribute it quick until I feel like I can finally quit. And if the shit ain't adding up, then I might double back a bit. These rap niggas just about the life I really live, knowing goddamn well they ain't built for this. So if I say it, that I mean it on the loud. Don't be trying to build some cloud and get your goofy ass knocked down. These rap niggas just about the life I really live, knowing goddamn well they ain't built for this. So if I say it, that I mean it on the loud. Don't be trying to build some cloud and get your goofy ass knocked down. The clout these niggas lie about, always try about. They can never double up when it's not a trial. If the shit don't make no sense, then it's a lie. So you need to check in with your main supply. Cause we got it out the mud, nigga. We get it out the mud, nigga. We got it out the mud, nigga. Get it out the mud, nigga. We got it out the mud, nigga. We get it out the mud, nigga. Got it out the mud, nigga.
Got it out the muddy shit like this, that type of song. You wanna freaking go smoke buddy shit, freaking wit when you listen and freaking you don't know what the hell you can do. I like this.
3 minutes, 2 seconds. I like the mix on that. This is one of the rare times where you can kind of notice like the reverb on a vocal and not mind it, not be like, oh, there's too much. Like, no, it feels like the beat itself feels very like dreamy, and like hopefully that's the best word to really describe it. It feels like something that is, you know, very ominous, very just again, it takes you on a little bit of a journey itself, just if you're listening alone to that. And then of course what they do on the record is essentially kill it, right? I appreciate both of you guys. I always talk about any of us who are getting features on songs, often, you know, you want everyone to feel like they belong, to sound like they belong on it, and for no one to really be that weakest link. You know, you guys each ran past that baton, and you know, at least in my eyes, took that 1-to-1. And again, even with just two of you having 2 16s and the choruses in there, you know, you got it to that 3-minute sector, right? In some cases there will have to be an extension by adding like 2 8-bar verses from each artist, and you know, seeing what they go in there and do from there. And I'm always willing to go that extra mile if possible, because as I said before, with most beats, when you hit that right one, like it's hard to stay even within the confines of an 8-bar, a 16. You go to that 24, you just want to hit it as much as you can sometimes, unless there's a full structure that immediately, okay, you can tell what's going into the chorus and shit. But even so, you may just like, nah, hey, can you extend this a little bit before the chorus come in? Because whatever the case, I do like everything about that record. Wouldn't mind a video. And of course, last time I said, so these are 2 different artists from the community who have both made names for themselves separately. I love doing this show for that exact reason, because I have got to hear many records from them individually. Then it becomes just as dope as when you get to hear Jay-Z and Nas finally link up and do a record together. That combination for a lot of you guys may be 2 different artists, right? So just basically equate it to that, right? If Big Pac and Biggie were still alive and then they had done an album or a song or something like that, like we wait for those moments. In some cases, there are a lot of artists that we hear, and then we suggest another artist for you guys to work with, and we hope that one day that does become a reality. In some cases it does, and this is one of those like that I didn't know I wanted, you know, type shit or whatnot. Never thought of Boso and Silosa, but it's a dope collab that they did. Silosa, I feel like adjusted. Usually we know him as more of the Tech 9 Crazy Bone, you know, just the chopper flow kind of artist, right? You call it sniping. But it's still dope to see him being able to attack beats normally, even without that, using that skill on the record itself or whatnot. And he could at any time, he can break out into like, let me know, you know what I'm saying, and like all real words and shit, not just like let me rhyme some shit. Like he is a true writer and lyricist. So when it comes to that, like when he decides to take those breaks, you know, I think it matters. Said Chilosa tried stressing me building, you know, his new sound son. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. We gonna see what else you got in there. Let me see. And I don't know if I can translate that, you know what I'm saying? But he said muchas gracias, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up? Howdy. Howdy, what the freak? And let's say you already know. That's what's up. Yeah, he a part of my new group, Freeloaders. Hey, okay. So we gotta see some stuff that you make over time, and see what you guys pretty much do, man. Right. So let me read out the current skip line in just a moment, real quick, so you guys know where we are at in the thing. Yoda said, this is hard as fuck, and had also said, I'm from New York. That's what's up. And I killed that mix. Yeah, like you did a great job with it. And he said they from NC. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so skip line at the moment is we have Yoda with a 2-song back-to-back, followed by Record Child with a 1-song skip, and then Mr. Fresh with a 4-song back-to-back. Currently, that is the skip line. After that, we will be back into the free line. So if you didn't send a skip yourselves, we should be back in that line in no time. Try to be patient as possible. If we get closer to doing the giveaways on the show, you guys will be able to participate in that and hopefully win something in your pocket to be able to use that. Let's go ahead and get Yoda.
I just need you to. Can you please just go? We all eat pizza, so.
Record Child was saying.
Make weird music. I got pizza with
yeah, where's CeeLo stuff?
You see me on the playground.
So I can tell him what's good. Didn't you guys exchange emails before? I could have sworn you guys were working on a song yourselves. So I'm awaiting that one as well. Let me see. So we're at 25. I'm awaiting that one because they are both in that, as we call it, triple time. I think Al Rio also sent another one of his one skips or whatnot, so he'll be in that lineup as well. Give me a second. Okay, so first of two, we got Envision. Yo. I remember this.
I remember.
Very video gamey. People don't want to name the thing that you don't know that is lame. See, you don't even know what I'm gonna do, but I know I can't be an artist that can't rap. And a lot of times, maybe you think you're the beat when you rap. What the freaking heck? Alright. Let me try to float this whole freaking shit. The beat is from Yoda. I wanna be able to drink water, but I'm really too. I guess I'm addicted to freaking soda. Felt like a monster was coming, or maybe like a freaking monster was running. I don't know what the hell I would like even do if I did saw a gunman like randomly just walking the place. I would be like punished. That fool. Let me stop. Just gotta get working on that track, man. Yeah, it's the first one from Yoda called Envision. Something way different up in this. Like this almost feels like it's a part of a whole different beat. Then it comes back, I'm all up in the galaxy. When it looked at a chick and then she randomly smiled at me. A lot of times y'all don't even know what if we can do with this, but this is cool, like you should probably send this beat to Ludacris. Way too many syllables and all of that is me trying to be lyrical. I don't know if I spit it so dope that people know that there's a lot of whole tracks where you freaking go back people hear a beat and maybe they don't rap. They sing and a lot of things that they could freaking bring to the whole song, and you don't even know what the hell you're gonna do. But there's a lot of beats you said that I've rolled on. I know that. How y'all feel about that? Bust the rhymes and I'm all on the planet. I'ma hop up on this record and I'm gonna get jammed. Jada. You know what? I could hear them on it 100%, right? When I am thinking about the overall production, where it takes me is, you know, into another galaxy, essentially, right? It feels, it has that video game feel that we talked about earlier a little bit. Very kind of computer centric, but also if you're thinking of something spacey where you are, you know, essentially in space, this is what I imagine would hit my mind as I'm just floating and looking at the stars and planets and shit like that, right? If I have a dream, like that's what it would pretty much be. My only critique is there will be times where there are certain producers that will do this and it's almost like they can't figure out what the chorus area or the transition should be before it goes back into the verse sections. A lot of your beats are kind of like this, where you not only don't give the artist enough time, right? Because most choruses are around like 8 bars, right? Count 8 bars and then bring it back, so you at least allow the artist to go do that, unless your intention is for those breaks in the middle to just be like exactly that, a little bit of a break for a second, and then, you know, you have maybe a feature that then takes the next verse and so on. But for me, I'm usually that 8-bar kind of chorus type of person, so I definitely would want something that does feel like it actually connects to the beat that I'm listening to. If anything, I guess we can look at it as a transition to another galaxy each time, but it did feel like it was almost a part of a different beat. Like, you don't know, just by hearing that alone, you barely know like what's gonna come after it, but it's kind of good that it doesn't start like that. Like, we at least are in there with the bass line when it starts. Bow. Yeah, 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 right? And then, man, like, okay, I'll give you another one, right? That could have been, I mean, they're still making Mario Kart games. Every so often we get another one, right? And Rainbow Road is one of those kind of levels in every Mario Kart game that does always feel like a space kind of adventure a little bit, right? This definitely hits that criteria. As soon as you hear, like, imagine driving through with that. Imagine driving through. I don't know what is like happening, but like if you were something, I would survive. Okay, let me put in the second one. And this one is Arms Freestyle. Let me go.
Yeah. Kid Icarus, private.
One was the beat.
Wetlands.
One is him getting in and doing a verse.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the Alchemist shit.
The outer realm, speak deep space 9. Paper castles of pens, your brothers retrace lines. Replace mine, best be up on your diction. I spit reality rap, Shakat spit fiction. Storybook tales of sales of guns blazing. How you got bank and you live in your mom's basement. Face it, comes to rhymes, I am the iller. 100% raw, no artificial filler. Pack gun to get your jack, son, like Thriller. I'm in the back, son, relaxing with killers, be easy. Believe me, the cats will put it to your dome, man, you don't feel me.
Wetlands, it's the illest.
We'd have got Mob Deep on this.
In degrees, light a match in front of me. I blow you all the smithereens. Feel like Iranian regimes. This story may end with a casualty. This most being mistaken, throwing jabs at he. I can take it back when I was with my frontline faculty. The smell of antifreeze after I breathe. Inhale some dust and sneeze. Somewhere in my dreams I find a wallet stuffed with G's. Please don't be disgruntled. I'm only being humorous when I mumble. Drunk stumbled upon the abstract. Ha ha, rap.
Okay. Kid Ick and Scowl. As of right now, it felt like a mixtape track, right? Due to a little bit of the mix, and then of course like that style of beat, very much, you know, Alchemist shit. And specifically, I think of a potential record with Mobb Deep and